News 1226 First Alert Radar Network.
With up to 10 times the resolution of other local radars and technology that can pinpoint right down to your street.
First just got faster. Live from Augusta, we're watching News 1226 at 11.
A controversial conversation back in the chat among McDuffie County commissioners. Should the county let a company come in to handle its ambulance service? Hello, everybody. We'll get to that story in just a second, but first we start with First Alert meteorologist Emily Acton. We talked about hot weather today, and the weather story for the day is not over.
Yeah, it is not. We had feels like temperatures reach 110 this afternoon. Brutal heat all across the CSRA, and now as we go into our overnight, we're tracking some rain chances. They were pretty heavy and intense storms as it moved through the northern portion of Georgia and South Carolina. But as the system has started to drift south, conditions are looking a little bit better for us. Now, that's not saying that there's not thunder outdoors. I mean, there's still plenty of lightning with these storms, but really mainly honing in on our Georgia counties where we can expect to see that steady rainfall and, again, a few rumbles of thunder as we go throughout our evening, or really overnight, I should say. But again, severe threat is starting to dwindle. I'm not saying it's zero, but conditions are looking better as we head into the overnight. So that's some good news. As we go throughout the early morning hours tomorrow, our temperatures will bottom out right around that 75-degree mark. So it's going to be a warm start to our Wednesday, another hot afternoon for us. I'll have a look at what we can expect, not only for tomorrow, but your weekend coming up.
Emily, thanks. The future of who drives you to the hospital if you need to ride in the back of an ambulance is back in the chat between commissioners in McDuffie County. The county's manager making the pitch that private EMS might save the county big bucks, but would service suffer? You're Ethan Hunter live in the studio tonight. Ethan was in McDuffie County today talking with the county manager. Ethan, could critical services change here?
Yeah, well, it's possible. County Manager Brandon Burton told me that this is all a preliminary discussion. Nothing is close to decided yet. The change to private EMS in McDuffie County would have to go through the Board of Commissioners and bidding steps before it could be made, but it could help on the budget and open up possibilities for the fire department as well. EMS is currently combined with the fire department, meaning posts are cross-staffed and individuals are cross-trained. The county's budget session showed that EMS takes up roughly $2.5 million a year. Burton said his rough estimate would put the private EMS bill at $1.5 million a year, based on what Jefferson and Columbia counties both pay to Gold Cross. The coverage would stay the same. They'd look for 5 ambulances to staff 4 stations like it is right now. Burton told me if they'd make the move, they'd look to keep the county ambulances too, potentially renting them out to the private company, trying to keep those assets with the county. SPLOST 6 funded $213,000 for ambulances in the county. SPLOST 7 gave $878,000, and SPLOST 8, approved in May, will collect $1.3 million in taxes for ambulances. Now, this is still a very early assessment. Burton tells me the county has considered this before, but still he says it could free up money for firefighter retainment and expanding the fire marshal's office, which is currently a part-time role in McDuffie County.
Lots of questions left to be answered there, Ethan. Thank you for that. Tonight, Burke County Sheriff Alfonso Williams, that's him on your screen, has lost his law enforcement certification post. The organization that controls those suspending it after the sheriff was indicted on federal charges. Tonight, Williams does not have the power to arrest people. His basic law enforcement certification suspended, stopping him from police duties. Georgia Post plans to review the certification. Williams is still the sheriff. Governor Brian Kemp will make the decision whether to suspend the sheriff or not. Following up on a story we first told you about as a local breaking news alert right here last night, we now know the name of a passenger killed in a head-on crash near the town of Deering. 78-year-old Geneva Compton, killed in that crash, died at the scene. The wreck last night on Highway 221 near Rachel Road. The Georgia State Patrol now investigating. We are learning more information tonight about a former Augusta fire chief killed in a motorcycle crash yesterday on Columbia Road. 58-year-old Frank Lanier was thrown off his motorcycle and killed. He was a longtime firefighter serving as a battalion chief at Station 1. Augusta Fire Remembering Chief Lanier in the statement there on your screen, the driver of the car involved in that crash has been charged with vehicular homicide. We are asking questions to try and learn more details after a person was hurt in a shooting this afternoon. That person shot, taken to the... Asking questions to try and learn more details after a person was hurt in a shooting this afternoon. That person shot, taken to the hospital. Richmond County deputies out on West Vineland Road investigating. That's just off of Washington Road. Right now, we do not know what led to the shooting or anything about the shooter. With Google taking over the data centers in Columbia County, a major concern is home of the Augusta Lynx getting closer to being finished, and we're getting a look inside of the construction zone. Right now, the Augusta Arena on track to be done on time. We were at the Coliseum Authority meeting today getting an update. What you can see here as the crews keep working, you can see that. It looks like an arena. Augusta's showing off in downtown.
See right now is a lot of the exterior work since you aren't able to actually get inside the arena. So from the exterior, what you see is all the framing going up. That'll consist of the light gauge metal framing where the metal panel would adhere to, and then we also have the brick veneer, which is similar to what you see on the exterior of the bell. That will be on the corners of the arena. They also have a curtain wall, which will be in the front, the main entrance of the arena.
It'll get a roof too. The new Augusta Lynx will play 36 regular season home games each season starting next year. The owners of Taj Aiken have a little bit longer to leave their restaurant. Aiken City Council voting to extend the deadline for them to leave that downtown building, giving them a 60-day extension. Originally, that deadline was just 20 days. The city manager told us Taj Aiken is also being repaid its rent. Tonight, 3 people are scoring big after winning the lottery. One winner won $2 million from a ticket at the Junior Food Store on Flowing Wells Road in Martinez. Another won $150,000 Fantasy 5 drawing at Shortstop, that's in Sylvania. And another won $10,000 playing Keno in Lincolnton. Emily, would you believe it? They didn't share a dime with either one of us.
I know. It's all right, though. Maybe next time.
That's right.
Looking at our radar right now, we're just tracking rain for most of the CSRA. We could see a couple of thunderstorms move through our Georgia counties here over the next couple of hours. I'll have a look at what we can expect overnight tonight and for the next 7 days coming up.
Hot, fresh, ready when you are. Grab a breakfast burrito, corn dogs, or pepperoni pizza with our new value deals. Just $4, $5, or $6 at Parker's Kitchen.
Hey CSRA, let's stock some classrooms.
Grab a pen, paper, notebook, whatever you can. Because when you donate with News 1226 and the Y, it stays right here, helping schools in our community.
Join News 1226's Stock the Classroom, July 15th through the 31st. Drop off new school supplies at any YMCA in the CSRA or the WRDW station. Let's help a local classroom start the year strong. Stock the Classroom, sponsored by Westside Animal Hospital.
We're celebrating America's 250th birthday with great more.
I said it was going to be, the word to describe today's forecast and the feels like temperature was rude and disrespectful.
Yes.
I said that yesterday. It was like a blow dryer when the wind started blowing. It was just hot air.
Yes, that's a good way to describe it. It was intense today, but I'm glad we had a little bit of a breeze.
That's right.
Helped out, but it was.
It was a hot breeze.
Yeah.
Yes.
It definitely was. We reached 110 for the feels like temperature today. High right around 98. Some places were reading that 100-degree mark, so, I mean, it was brutal this afternoon. We're still hot out there, still feeling like the upper 80s and even low 90s in spots, but we are tracking some showers moving through the northern portion of the CSRA, and these were causing a lot of storm reports just north of the CSRA. Just earlier today, we could see few lightning bolts, hear a couple rumbles of thunder as we go throughout the overnight, but severe threat very low as we continue on through our evening. But again, could still see a few of those shower chances and thunderstorm chances continue for the next 2 to 3 hours roughly. But by the time we start the day tomorrow, much better. Sky conditions, plenty of sunshine. It's still going to be a hot afternoon, with high temperatures reaching the mid-90s. And again, plenty of sunshine for us here as we go throughout the second half of our Wednesday. Rain chances will be hard to come by over the next couple of days, but once we get into our Saturday, we'll start to see a few of those isolated showers for the afternoon, but better rain chances in play come Sunday. I think that's when we'll see some more widespread measurable rainfall. I wouldn't cancel plans just yet, but just know there is going to be a chance of rain as we go throughout the end of our week. But looking at tomorrow, dry, hot, very similar to today, but maybe just take off a few degrees for the high. Still think we'll feel like the triple digits, but not quite 110, thankfully so. But just know it is going to be a typical July afternoon for us. As we go throughout the rest of the work week, dew points are dropping. This is great news for us as we go throughout our Thursday. We'll see dew points dropping into, I really am thinking the mid-60s. I know this model's reading 50s, but I think we'll see mid-60s Friday, Saturday. Putting that in perspective, today we were mid-70s, so the humidity will go down. It's going to make it feel more comfortable outdoors. Still going to be hot, but again, we're not going to have to deal with that heat index value as we go throughout your Thursday, Friday as much. Now, once we get into the weekend, rain chances will start to increase. Sunday, Monday, that'll drop our temperatures. Our highs will be right around that 90-degree mark both afternoons.
All right, Emily, thanks. Let's get you up now on headlines from across South Carolina and Georgia tonight. We start with a teen who pled guilty last week to piracy.
First Alert Radar, powered by Jim Hudson Automotive Group.
Time and Temp, brought to you by your First Alert weather team.
Today's headlines, tonight's breaking news, and tomorrow's First Alert.
Stream tonight.
Stream anytime.
Stream News 12 at 6:30, whenever, wherever, however.
Online deal days are back.
Two-time Georgia Sportscaster of the Year and the CSRA's first female sports director, Alyssa Lyons, will be here to deliver her final sportscast. That's next.
And looking at your what to wear forecast, we are going to have a hot afternoon tomorrow. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
The Rooms to Go store. Hudson Automotive Group.
Time and Temp, brought to you by your First Alert weather team.
Today's headlines, tonight's breaking news, and tomorrow's First Alert.
Stream tonight.
Stream anytime.
Stream News 12 at 6:30, whenever, wherever, however.
Online deal days are back.
Save.
This is WRDW Plus.
Your free source for live local news, weather, sports, and more.
Search WRDW Plus on any streaming device.
Download our app to watch us anytime.
I'm Zaina.
And I'm Will.
And this is
WRDW Plus, streaming now.
Relax and let Kroger deliver.
On your sideline.
Sponsored by Chandler Law Firm.
Hey friends, the championship season finally has the jewelry to match. Cross Creek State Title Team capping off a historic run and marking the end of an era in South Augusta. The Backs getting those much-deserved rings from winning the 3A state title game back in March. Cross Creek put together a 24-point fourth quarter to beat Harlan 56-51 for the crown. The final game of the season was their 19th straight win of the year. The title run eventually becoming Coach Lawrence Kelly's final run as head coach of Cross Creek basketball.
You know, coming from my freshman year, we lost in the Sweet 16, then coming from my sophomore year, taking a tough loss to Sandy Creek, and then this year, just me and my guys coming out working hard, just finally be able to secure the trophy.
It's one of those moments where, I mean, I spent 9 years of my time here at Cross Creek. So, I mean, this place will always be home to me. Like I said, all the memories from the players to the admin, the teachers, to the community, like, it's been a wonderful ride here.
So now we can officially flip the page to football. Swainsboro is back in 2A for the first time since 2021. They have a new coach, Dwight Smith. He's all Tigers all the time, taking the reins of his alma mater. Swainsboro is where he became a D1 product, but his time on the Tiger sideline began way before that.
This is a unique situation. I've been in every role of this program. I started out in 4th grade as a water boy, and I was a ball boy. And then I was a football player. I was able to go and then represent this program as an alum at Middle Tennessee State playing football there. I was able to to come back and then be an assistant coach, be a position coach, and I was a coordinator, and now I'm the head coach. So I've seen every level in this program, and it's truly a blessing. Each and every stop has been a blessing. So I'm looking forward to the top spot.
I'll tell you, it's different. Right. Yeah, it's different. He very hard on us. He had already told us that. He wasn't showing us no sympathy, so everybody just had to take it in. Getting a couple people in the new stuff, everything great.
They got the new field to match it all too. Jabari Smith, one of the top linebackers in the class of 2027. He is the 17th ranked recruit in the Peach State, someone Kirby Smart courted this past winter, ultimately lost to out-of-state Florida.
Alyssa, you are going to be so missed. I always call this a bittersweet moment. It's bitter for us because we don't want you to leave, but at the same time, it's really sweet to you because you're only going to continue to go off and do amazing things. You've been an inspiration to so many young girls, leading the sports world here at News 12, and I'm wishing you the best on your next journey.
Good luck, Alyssa. We will miss you so much back here. Always love recording sports with you guys. So have a lot of fun. Have a good time, and we will miss you. Bye, Alyssa.
Hey, Alyssa, we're going to miss you. I appreciate all the love you showed my esports team last school year and previous school years. Thank you for letting me be a part of Under the Lights. I wish you much success.
Alyssa, we're going to miss you here at News 12. It's been an awesome 5 years. I can't believe it's been 5 years that we've been working together here, but I know wherever you go, you're going to do great things. You've covered great stories here locally, and you've made a huge impact, and we're going to miss you.
Hey, Alyssa, from one Midwesterner from another, have a great time back home, and good luck. It's been great working with you over the year.
Alyssa, in the short time that I've gotten to know you here at News 12, you've done excellent work. You're great. You're passionate about everything that you do. And you got, with the forecast here, you've got a 100% chance of success wherever you go. Thank you for your time here. Thank you for not only being great at what you do, but also being a great friend.
Alyssa, before you continue with this next part of your life, I just want to say that you have normalized women in sports for me, and I know that this industry is a growing one and there's so much more space for women in it. But working with you here for the last 2 years, with you being the sports director and everything you've done here, you have changed my mindset on what it is like to be a woman in news.
Alyssa, you're a hard worker, you're passionate, you're going to thrive in your next step just like you thrive here. Wishing you all the best and all the luck in your next step.
In April of 2022, Alyssa appeared in Augusta. Always had a smile on her face. I remember coming over on campus for the education games, doing special stories. We really enjoyed having her come to our campus, and we wish her the best luck moving forward. And come by and see me anytime, Alyssa.
Hey, Alyssa, just wanted to pop in and wish you the very best of luck as you wrap up your time here in Augusta. I really enjoyed working with you on the set there in the studio, and I've really enjoyed watching you ever since I retired. You bring an energy and enthusiasm to your live shots. Who can ever forget that relay that you poured yourself into? And then, of course, Friday nights in the fall, covering high school football there in the studio. I had a front row seat as you and Joe did such a great job covering all the teams you could find in Georgia and South Carolina. So best of luck as you move on. Don't forget us here in Augusta, and go Eagles.
That was just a few of our co-workers. Demetrius from Augusta University, and of course the legendary Richard Rogers. We could all stand here for the rest of this show saying things about you, but I can tell you this, the reputation you leave behind here at this TV station is what the rest of us can live up to. It is hard work, it is dedication to your job, it is knowing your craft, and it is being a kind and loving human to the people around you. And we are all better for knowing you, and we are blessed to get to call you a friend.
The past few years, I never anticipated to be where I am today. When I arrived in Augusta, it was really a point in time where I was ready to, hang it up. I was just like a last-ditch effort. This gave me a whole new leg of my career that I could have never anticipated, and that's because of people like you that just add something different to each newscast and make me want to continue to give my best, because that's the level you have to be every single day. I never set out to be the first woman sports director. I set out to be the best because that's what I expect. And I'm so happy to have been able to deliver that to you every single day over the last 4.5 years. There's, you talk about doing your job. My job is to make sure that you remember and you feel every single touchdown, every single home run, because that is what lasts forever. This business changes any single day. I will not be here tomorrow. I will not be here in 2 weeks. Someone else will take this spot. But I hope you remember how you feel, how I made you feel, because that is what this job is all about.
I agree. I'm proud of you as a person, as a coworker, as a friend, just how much you've grown over the past 3 years, and not only what you do every day, but how you do it and who you are as a person. That's really just been inspiring, and it's going to be hard not seeing you every day.
Just never anticipated an ending like this. I mean, Ethan, you started on Under the Lights with us this past year. I know I ran you hard. I was like, you're going to go here, you're going to go there, you're going to drive another 30 minutes, and I need those highlights now. So I really pushed you. And you went just through the Alyssa boot camp. So
I was going to say, for all, I appreciate that. That's means the most coming from you. For all of us that, I've been here for a year, for everybody that's gotten here and, new in the ranks, especially coming in the summer, and then Under the Lights starts before you know it. You were always such a great mentor. You're an incredible writer, even helping me in news. It doesn't have to just be sports. You're great at whatever you do. So going to be very much looking forward to wherever you go after this, and it's going to be sad not being under the lights with you.
Alyssa, I can tell you this, there is not a coach, as I said earlier today when the staff was gathered around, there's not a coach here who will not remember their respect for you. There's not a player who will not remember how excited they were to see you and your camera show up on a sideline. There's not a coworker here who will not remember the work ethic you brought with you every single day. And I'll leave you tonight with this quote, and I always love to quote the Queen. Grief is the price we pay for love, and we are all grieving that you won't be our coworker tomorrow, but you will always be our friend. And hasta luego means goodbye for now. We will soon see you again. Do not be a stranger here. And we love you to death.
Hey, I already got my next flight booked right here.
Everybody, that is it for us tonight at 11. We wish Alyssa the best. For everybody here who puts us on TV behind the scenes and the ones you see, we hope you have a very, very good night.
You have wall practice?